Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. It's early today, but I got a busy day planned ahead of me. Hard labor today. You could say a little bit of it anyway. So welcome to my channel, everybody. I am finishing up my Monday series. This is video number 5, as there are 5 Mondays in the month of April. So it's a question mark as to what I'm going to do. I have everything. You can see a little bit of it prepped here. I wanted to bring out some really old things and trying to find some different DSP that maybe I haven't used yet. So of course this is for April 2024's, and we are concentrating in April on the Everyday Details bundle, which, let me show you, is this beautiful little stamp set and the Everyday Detail dies. So we have these rectangles with this cute little holes in them and this little detail, and I can say I have successfully this month used every one of these dies. So for this die we are using this one, and the one when you die cut just this out, it only cuts the center one out. You see this line in there? That's what's cutting out the center with the little holes. It's not going to give you this detail. You'd have to use another die, like maybe this, to get all those details out on it. So I'm going to give it a quick brushing over here, because I didn't realize I had so much stuff in my die, and I don't want to sit there and there's more than one or two, so it's easier to do it with a little brush to brush it off. So there we have that. And there's some more in here. I'm going to have to go through this after my video. So that's our featured bundle. Now what am I bringing in? Do you remember this set, everybody? Yes. And the Eden dies. So we are using this and this one that goes, and we are using Dear Friend, this image, or at least part of it, and this little one here. And of course we're bringing in the Eden specialty paper, Ever Eden 12 by 12 specialty paper. I was looking through my stuff and I was like, oh my goodness, that would be good. Let's see if I can come up with something. And I'm really happy with what I did come up with. So I've done prep work. We of course have a white envelope, as I am all out now of my clear envelopes, and trying to get to our card base. I think this needs, that is not the right size. Okay, we'll trim it down. We have a card base 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. It is soft succulent. Next we have the Evening Evergreen. Yes, this is retired, so is the soft succulent. This is 5 3/8 by 8 1/8. Oh my goodness, that is not what it is. By 4 1/8, because we just want that tiny bit showing behind there, and that's because when you put our next piece on there, I can pick it up, we have a piece of the Ever Eden specialty paper, 4 by 5 1/4, and I really needed that little pop of that Evening Evergreen. I'll show you the other side. I did not want that side. That was a little too dark for what I was looking for. So then we have number 6. Oh, the frame. We have soft succulent frame from the Ever Eden. I'm laying this out so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Number 6 of the Deckled circle dies. Then we have that circle frame, which is number 3 of the Everyday Detail dies, tongue twisters, each and every one. Then we're going to layer up a 2-inch vellum circle. And we have some Evening Evergreen ribbon, at least at least 7 inches. And then we have a scrap of the Ever Eden specialty paper. I'm going to show you how I did this. I did that earlier I'm going to show you how I did it on here. This is the same paper actually that I used. Or no, it isn't, but it's close enough. And then we have 2 bits, at least 3/8 by 4 of the die cut. Let me show you that one, the long skinny one, and I just cut them down. So this is what I did, and I just trimmed them down a bit. And then for the inside, which I did not write down, inside we're going to have it 4 by 5 1/4 of white, and these here are for the inside. So let's get started. I just need to trim before we go anywhere. I need to trim this piece down to 4 by 5 1/4 because it's not where it should be. Don't know why, but it's not. There it is now. Finally, right? Okay, so let's go over how I did my teacup. This is the side I did that flower on. So all I have to work with is this little spot of Evening Evergreen, and I made this myself with the self-inking spots that are in the annual catalog, but it worked beautifully. So I'm going to ink up just the flower for this one, and the flower I did on this side. And then I fussy cut around the flower and only kept this little leaf. So that's how I got that. Now let me show you how I did my teacup. I'm not going to end up with the whole thing on here, but it'll do. We're going to use that little spot for this whole. Oh, I guess we can get the whole thing on here. All right. I didn't think it would all fit. There it is. Now I'm going to take that wonderful blender pen. I'm going to blend this in and then do some shading on our cup is what I'm doing here. And then we're going to color these leaves in, just using the ink to blend it out, and this blends beautifully. So I also came out around the handle. Now to make it deeper, darker in color, I just dip my blender pen into my ink pad here. Just tap tap. And I got a little bit darker, and I kind of brushed it a little bit more color, filling in my cup. You can go as dark as color as much as you like or you don't like. Got a little heavy-handed there, but that is all I did to the teacup, and then I simply fussy cutted it out, both of them. So there's that. We're going to need that again, but right now we are going to put our flower on to our cup that we already fussy cut. No dimensionals, because the cup itself I think is going to go on dimensionals. And I'm going to offset it because you can see from the image. Let me show you. I cut off all of that, so I just have this. So I'm just turning it so this little leaf is now facing in that direction. So there it is. It's done. It's ready. And next thing we need to do is put our ribbon, before we get started anywhere, in the center of our paper. We want it in the center of our Ever Eden die. So that looks really good. Now how am I going to keep it there? I'm going to use a glue dot. Then I'm going to turn it around. And then I'm going to secure it on this side. We can just do glue dots too. This time around. Well, let's hopefully we can use the glue dot, right? All right, so that is secure. Let's take a look-see. Yep, that's gonna work great. And let's put this bit now on our card layer number 1, which is the 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. By the way, if you're wondering what on earth I am doing today, well, I'll be getting dirty today. You know those cattle trough things you see with the cattle drink out of? They can eat out of them, whatever. Anyways, there's 3 more at my aunt's apartment complex that I have to go dig out. And my hubby fixed her car, so I'm going to take a shovel over there. I can get 1 or 2 in my daughter's back of her little Scion. That is a little awesome car, I'm telling you. Hold on, I'm going to take a sip. So, I need to get my garden started. I need to get soil and seeds, and I'm not one to like waste time. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to go over there, dig some of those out, pop them in her car, go get a bag of potting soil, and then I'm going to drive my aunt back here. Now, this is not going to be simple. It's going to be hours. I'm going to be there. And she's going to pick up her car. I can't believe I just did that. I do believe, though, that it is me who... I don't know why I dropped so much stuff. It's not even my bad arm. It just is me. Things, like, slip out. My daughter and I are not getting our nails redone. Though, she didn't bring home her nail grinder because I wanted, they're just too long. They get in the way. So, that is looking so good. Anyways, that's my plans for today. I don't know what y'all are doing. What are you guys doing today? And let me tell you, when you guys see this, I will already have them home. As you guys are going to see this in April, and I am still in February here. I am just getting prepared. April, I have some medical procedures going on, so I won't have a whole lot of time to do a lot of videos. And so I want to make sure that I still have my videos that I want aired, so I am doing so early. And it's just kind of like, if I'm not prepared, then I won't be able to have anything up. And I enjoy doing this so much. So everybody but Hank and I are sleeping in. I'm not even out of my PJs. I put some sweatpants on under my BJ dress. And I am out here playing. Do this video, then I'm going to get some grubby clothes on, some rubber boots, I'm taking those with me because I can't drive the car in those boots. A garbage bag to stick the dirty rubber boots in. Once I get in the mud, in the muck. There's not a whole lot in the containers, but she had to move apartments and she doesn't have room for them. So we're taking them, gonna use them at our house in the new big, large greenhouse my husband has been putting up. He's got the metal frame up. Oh, that is so nice. So nice. It is a little crooked there, isn't it? And now that I got glue everywhere, let's see. Trying not to get it. Well. I'm gonna give it a little massage. Hopefully all that glue that was down there will now tack down again. This one needs a little tacking there, a little bit there. Other than that, I think it's good. Okay, now I got to figure out which way it opens because we know we don't want to do that again. So our next set of layers, this one is going to get glued straight down. See, same DSP, just the opposite side. This one is going to get popped up. So this one is going to get glue. I just need like 2 lines of it here because there's ribbon. We could do a little bit in the center, but the tops are going to be over that. So I really don't need anything there. This one now is going to go down, and then the vellum, once we attach our teacup to it, we'll put it on dimensionals. No sentiment on the front of this card at all. So this little teacup, we need to, of course, use glue dots or tear tape. And my choice most of the time is tear tape. I'm just hoping the rain does not come in. I don't want to be doing that. In fact, I won't do it in the rain. But so far, it's just really cold. Need to grab some work gloves. The shovel. And go have some fun in the mud, in the muck. Not my cup of tea at all. Just not. I think we're going to squeeze 3 in here just so it's really well and supported. Could have scooted this one over a bit more. There. Depends on where it starts to pop up at. So look at that, how fast that was. Ta-da! We have a few little things to do on the front, but now we got to work on the inside. So we have our 4 by 5 1/4, and boy, that one's long. I thought I cut them exact. Oh, they're longer. That's okay. First, we're going to stamp in here, and we're going to just put "Dear Friend, How Are You" in Evening Evergreen. I thought this was a bit different. I think the cup of tea, it kind of just like, need to have a cup of tea with you. So we have this little image from our stamp set. We're going to use it, not from the featured one, but from the Ever Eden. So we're going to stick this like right here. And this one down there. So now we can finish the inside. So we have this strip that needs glue. And I'm just going to put a bead of glue like so and glue this down with the little leaves, of course, pointing to the inside, and then I can trim it off. If I can get it to stay down. I don't know why it's not. Boy, that is like not adhering at all. So let's add more glue here. Maybe I didn't get enough. Now it should have some on both ends, both the paper and this one. I'm going to pull it up and down. And then snip off the ends. Other side, because we're just framing this in. So let's try to add more glue this time. And seeing if that's gonna work. That did. I don't think I had enough glue the first time around on the opposite side, but I do on this side. Ta-da! And now this is going to get glued to the inside of our card. So I'm wondering how many of you guys still have the Ever Eden stuff like I do. Let me know if you do. Let me know if this is something you might make if you have this. You know, Stampin' Up! Has had several teacup sets, and you could do this with any of them. Any of them. And I really like that the soft succulent and soft succulent went so well together. I could have got it a little better aligned there, but there we go. That's our inside of our card. Like I said, we were not done with this because I'm not I've been using quite a bit of this. So this is those pearlized enamel effects in the white. We're going to add a little drop there. Then I'm going to add these. Did you guys think I was going to leave it plain? I hate that it does that little peak. I have to feel like I have to get that off there. Just, oh no. I hear rain. I am not digging in the mud in the rain. That is not my style, guys. It's just not happening. Not happening. Oh, I did it again. Now the only thing with using these, it's like stickles. You have to go and let it dry. This is not something you can stick in an envelope. You will need to give it time. It doesn't take as long as stickles. I always let dry like 24 hours. But this in an hour, depending on the heat and stuff of your room. But I'm going to give you guys a close-up look at just... Oops. That's definitely rain. Just my luck. So hold up. There you go. You see all those little pearl dots on there? Now you could go through and add pearl dots in all of these if you wanted to. I am not going to do that. No, but you could, and I've thought of it. I just have yet to do it. So that's our card, and I really like those little dots. Let's work on our envelope here. Now you could do the teacup. We could cut the teacup out that we just did and stick it on there, but I'm not going to do that either. No, I'm just going to stamp the other image, at least part of it. I don't want all of it. But I'm going to ink it all up so that I have plenty of it to stamp. I just want to put this here. And then this little image is going to go over there on our flap of our envelope. And she's done. You could also do, they have one that says hello there. Oh, yeah, we can do it. Let's just bring it out. No harm, right? No harm. Double mount it, one on one side, one on the other, and then I'll give it a clean and take them both off. So, hello there is gonna go right there. Oh, and I got a line. Okay, it almost looks like it was meant to be there. It almost looks like a little swish, so I'm not too overly concerned. We can actually add that there. It does look like it was outlined, underlined, little dash. So that's my 5th card for the Monday series videos for the month of April of 2024. And our featured stamp set / bundle, because I did get the bundle, is Everyday Details. And of course the dies, which are those and these, and so much fun. Thank you guys for tuning in, for watching, for allowing me to share my love of paper crafting with you. So I hope that I've brought in some old things, some new things, and showed you that reach into that stash that we all have as crafters, and give those products that we like so much and we love so much enough to purchase them, give them some new love. Let them be used again. And I would ask that if you are not subscribed to my channel, if you would consider doing so. It does help me out. If you like this video and you know somebody who you think may like it, would you share it with them? That also helps me out. But more than any of that, guys, your comments are why I keep doing this. So please keep them coming. It is my way of connecting with you, and I so appreciate that you allow me to do so. And I invite you to come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.